guys, I feel like it's been a while since I've done a video on this channel, and it's also been a while since I've used my little remote. I just thought it would be fun and a little bit easier today, and I didn't have anyone to focus my DSLR camera, so I'm using my good friend, my Canon Vixia. So for this video, I have something a little bit exciting, but before I get into that, I want to do a quick congratulations to our season 1 Beauty Blogger Bootcamp winner, Rachel. I will link the finale episode below, but it was just like the most crazy season. It was so good, and it was really long because we actually filmed most of the season like way back, and then we didn't film the finale until, you know, recently because we didn't know who the winner was going to be. We actually had you guys vote on the winner, and the winners, the two finalists, my brain is just going a million miles a minute. The two finalists, Giselle and Rachel, were actually, I think, like 126 votes apart or something super close. And that's crazy, out of thousands and thousands of votes. So you guys clearly liked both of them a lot, but Rachel was the winner. Giselle, I loved you so much. I really thought that it was like gonna be a toss-up between you and Rachel at the end. You guys were so great in different ways. Rachel, congratulations. You totally worked your butt off, and I'm glad that you were able to overcome, you know, some of the controversy at the beginning. Like you said that you felt at the beginning like you were the least liked contestant, and then for you to actually be the winner, especially with the viewers being the voters, I bet that feels really, really good. So congratulations. I will link, like I said, the finale episode below. It's really fun, and we were like, Blair and I were actually begging the producers to tell us who the winner was because they had the name written down, but they would not tell us, and we were so annoyed because we wanted to know just as much as everyone else. We wanted to know like right then. So it was a surprise for us as well when Blair pulled the name out of the makeup bag. We had no idea who it was going to be. So for this video, okay, so this channel is, you know, a little bit of everything. It's like vlogs and just random things and like literatures and book reviews, and I do feel like lately it's become very book heavy. So it's a lot of book hauls and book reviews and just me talking about books that I like. I don't know, I was looking through my old videos and it's mostly like literatures and videos about my cat, which says funny things about this channel. But I wanted to do a video on my book that's coming out on September 4th. My book, and it's also my sister's book. I call it my book because this is my channel, but it's our book. It's by Blair Fowler, and it is called Beneath the Glitter. Blair has actually done a book on, or a video on her channel, releasing the cover art of the book. So she kind of like showed what the cover was going to be, and I just didn't really do a video on my channel. I have no idea why. I just never did. I guess I was like waiting for it to be perfect because I was making changes up until the very end. So this is the cover. This is actually a blown up cardboard version of the cover that Blair used to show in her video when she kind of did like a reveal of the new cover. So it's called Beneath the Glitter by Blair Fowler, and if you look, it's actually, the cover is based on my own background, which you can tell probably. So it has the white headboard and the white comforter, and then it has just some like fun accessories like bright color pops. It has some like glittery gold shoes and just some like different fun makeup items and stuff like that. And then this back here is actually like our signature glitter. So it's pink and gold glitter with Blair Fowler in our logo. That's the same as our website. So it's very us. It's very like young and colorful and bright, and I feel like it matches our rooms and it matches our personality. It has both a little bit of me and Blair in it, with the background that's kind of more me, and then the accessories are really bright and very Blair and very Juicy Star, and I don't know. So I'm very, very happy with the way the cover turned out. I really like it. And I also have an advanced reader's edition of our book. So these are actually printed before the book is actually finalized to send out to book reviewers and just different, you know, like booksellers, retailers, to get kind of a taste of what the book is going to be. A lot of you guys were asking me how long the book is. Is it a short book, a long book? So I just wanted to show you kind of how thick the book is, just to give you guys an idea of, you know, the length of the book. It is actually, in the paperback version, it is 277 pages long, and it is actually going to come out in hardcover. So when it's released on September 4th, it will be a hardcover version. It won't have this little advanced reader's edition like sticker thing on it. And it's actually, this is not a final version of the book. I ended up making a ton of changes after this was printed before it went to the real printing press. So this isn't even like the actual final version. But it's still so cool to have a copy of like our book because, you know, when we got sent this for the cover reveal, we didn't have a copy of the actual book to show, which is why we got this cardboard version. So it's just so cool to have both. So I thought that I would do a reading today. I know this is like so like book nerdy, but I don't know, I'm really into books. I'm going to read the prologue to you guys, which is a 2-page little thing, and I'm actually going to read it off my computer because I have the final page proofs on my computer. This isn't final, so I would just rather read like the actual final version, even though the prologue didn't really change. I think I changed like maybe 1 or 2 words. So I'm going to grab my computer and I'm going to do a short reading of the beginning of Beneath the Glitter. Okay, so I got my computer and it's sitting right in front of me so I can read this. And before I read the prologue, I'm going to read just the overview of the book, which is like the part, you know, that goes on the back of the book or like the inner flap of the book, just to give you guys an idea of what the book is about before I go into like the first 2 pages, because it might not make sense. This story is loosely based on Blair and My Lives, so it's a story of 2 sisters, Sophia and Ava London, who, you know, make beauty and fashion videos on YouTube and then move to LA to kind of further their brands and their career, but it's obviously very like changed. Like it's not a biography of us in any way. I'm just going to read the overview first. It says, "Welcome to a place where dreams are made and where nothing and no one is ever what it seems." After their makeup and fashion videos went viral on YouTube, sisters Sophia and Ava London are thrust into the exclusive life of the Los Angeles elite. Here, fabulous parties, air kisses, paparazzi, and hot guys all come with the scene. Sophia finds herself torn between a gorgeous bartender and a millionaire playboy, and Ava starts dating an A-list actor. But as they're about to discover, the life they've always dreamed of comes with a cost. Beneath the glitter of the Hollywood social scene lies a world of ruthless ambition, vicious gossip, and betrayal. Someone close to them, someone they trust, is working in the shadows to bring the London sisters falling down. And once the betrayal is complete, Sophia and Ava find themselves knee-deep in a scandal that could take away everything they care about, including the one thing that matters most, each other. This is harder than I thought to actually read on camera, because it's like, I feel like you guys are like just like watching me, but I'm like reading. It's weird. So that is the like overview, the little summary of the book. And now I'm going to read the, where's my book? Oh, it's like I'm doing it online. Oh my goodness, I'm so silly. I'm reading the page proofs. Now I'm going to read the prologue, which is called Once Upon a Crime, ... The location is the Malibu Colony, 6 p.m. The 2 girls on the beach in their flowing gowns could have been mistaken for water nymphs, if water nymphs wore gold-edged togas. They stood barefoot side by side, one blonde, one brunette, hair fluttering around their faces with their toes curled into the cooling sand. From behind them, a breeze carried the sound of what people were already calling one of the top 10 parties of the season. Everything wonderful about LA seemed to be spread out before them on the balcony of Ronald Ralston's beachfront palace. In front of them, the last rays of the sun painted the wind-sculpted surface of the Pacific Ocean orange and blue and pink. Sophia and Ava London couldn't help it. They were feeling giddy, and not because of the sugar high from the 16 different desserts being served, all of which they'd sampled. It was as though everything they'd gone through in the past 5 months, everything they'd worked for, and everything they'd very nearly lost had brought them to this moment. Moving to LA had been a different adventure than they'd expected, but after tonight it looked like it was turning out great. Their agents and their potential sponsors could not have been happier. Everything was... A commotion behind them caused both of them to turn back to the party, where a ribbon of police officers was moving through their guests like a snake through tall grass. They paused to talk to someone, and then, as the London sisters watched, a finger pointed them out and the police began moving toward them. "Sophia and Ava London?" the officer asked, as though there was anyone else on the beach. They nodded. "You're under arrest. Please come with me." As the 2 sisters, still in their togas, were led across the patio and back through the house, the Prada-clad guest eyes were riveted on them, every face a mask of shock and horror. Or almost every face. If anyone had been standing close enough to the striking woman at the edge of the crowd, they might have heard her murmur to herself, "London bitches going down," or seen her take a sip of Merlot to hide her smile. But no one was close enough, she was sure of that. No one ever knew what she was really up to. That was the key about LA, the number one thing that newcomers would never understand. In the town that practically invented make-believe, nothing and no one was ever what it seemed. So that's the prologue. I don't know, it's so weird reading because I feel like even though I always talk to a camera, it's weird like looking down for like ever. I felt like that was like really nerve-wracking. I just like exposed part of myself to you guys because we've worked really, really hard on this. So yeah, and then the way the story goes is the book actually starts chapter 1 5 months earlier. So that was kind of like the end of the book, and then you'll go back in time and understand what led them up to that moment. So even though it seems a little bit confusing maybe like right away being like they're getting arrested, what? It makes sense after you've read the book. So it's crazy. I really like the book. I think, you know, if this was a book that I just randomly picked up at a bookstore, I would enjoy it. And, you know, every author should feel that way about their books at least. They should feel like if they weren't tied to it so closely with it being their own book, they would still really love it. And I think it's a great book. I think you guys are really, really gonna like it. So you can actually pre-order it for a lot cheaper than if you wait until it's released. On barnesandnoble.com, which I'm on right now because I looked up the like overview of it on here, it is listed as $10.98 for hardcover if you pre-order, and if you wait until it's out in stores, it will be $17.99. So just wanted to let you know, if you pre-order it, it's also eligible for free shipping, and Barnes & Noble does ship internationally, so no matter where you guys live, I will link it below. And also I wanted to tell you guys that we are working on a small book tour, probably 6 stops. I know that they've confirmed Dallas, Texas, LA, New York, Atlanta, possibly Mall of America, and possibly Chicago, but don't get your hopes up until everything's confirmed. But there will be, beginning of September, a lot of like signing events across the country, which will be really fun and really exciting. And I'm kind of getting nervous. I don't know why. I just want you guys to like this. Like, I feel closer to this because it's like, because I'm such a big reader that I almost feel like this is more putting myself out there than maybe some other things that I've done, other projects that I've worked on. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and if you guys are interested in me doing more readings, I probably can. I'll have to get permission, but I probably can do some more readings. After the part where I just read the end of the prologue, it goes to chapter 1, which starts out 5 months earlier, ... It was the kind of day that was made for kissing, Sophia London thought, and immediately wished she hadn't. So that's just a little tease. Can't read any more in this video, but if you guys are interested in more of a reading, I'll ask and see if I can. So let me know your opinion below. Pre-order the book if you haven't already because it is a lot cheaper. It will also be available in ebook, just so you guys know. Like, I don't know if you can pre-order ebooks because I don't have an e-reader. I'm assuming you can, and then I guess it would just download like the day of. But yeah, okay, well, I'll see you guys later. I kind of look orange. I have a spray tan because I just went to the Teen Choice Awards, and I really hope that I'm not like super Oompa Loompa looking in this video because according to the lighting, I kind of am, but anyway, yeah. Okay, I'm like struggling saying bye today. I just like don't want to let you guys go, so. And I have Justin Bieber boyfriend stuck in my head. I'll never let you go. Okay, bye.